Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some of the stocks on the move today in Europe. I'm Lizzie Burden with Stephen Carroll, and we're joined by Bloomberg's breaking news editor, Louise Moon. Louise, I want to start with Ericsson climbing this morning. What's the story?
Yeah, so Ericsson, obviously the Swedish telecoms group, so their shares were up, last time I looked, over 13%. So that's the most since April, back to levels last seen in February. That's after their third quarter results. Essentially, they beat estimates across the board, and analysts are saying that they're impressed by what they're calling robust profitability, and they particularly note the good margin. So essentially that Ericsson is operating well in what is quite a tough environment at the moment in the telecom space. So that follows work that they've been doing on cutting costs. They've been really focusing on that and also on kind of operational efficiencies to really help their margins. And analysts are saying that more of this is going to be needed to maintain those good gross margins. It has to be noted that they are also saying, the market still remains tough and that the goal is kind of stable revenue rather than growth at the moment, but it's executing very strongly in that wider environment. So shares higher on that this morning.
Yeah, 14% higher in Stockholm at the moment. Let's turn next to the housebuilder Bellway. What have we learned from them?
So an interesting update from them this morning. The main thing that's really being focused on is their £150 million share buyback, and they're saying that came about because of what they're calling their balance sheet efficiency. So shares are higher on that, recouping some recent losses. They're hitting levels now last seen in July, and meaning that the gains so far this year, it's performing a lot better than it was last year, the housebuilder Bellway. This is all despite they also noted quite a few challenges in their updates. They spoke of summer demand being hit by both affordability constraints in the UK and also concerns around the budget and potential tax hikes there. And also said that trading recently has been weak as well as summer, so that's continuing to more recent trading. And they warned that they need a supportive environment from the government for house builders to increase output. So quite a lot of warnings and trading relatively weak, but this share buyback is what's really being focused on.
Finally, Louise, Fevertree, another jump. Talk to us about the latest analyst verdict on that firm.
Yes, this is from Jefferies. Jefferies has upgraded Fevertree from a hold to a buy and hiked their target price, calling them a more refreshing growth story. So they're predicting better margins, higher cash returns going forward, saying that they were really focusing on the recent deal between Fevertree and Cause in the US, and saying that this will deliver bigger scale and capability in the US. It will de-risk the supply chain. And they also noted that Fevertree's marketing spend is set to double. That will boost their awareness. So that's pushing shares higher this morning. It takes their overall analyst ratings. They've got 3 buys, 9 holds and 3 sells. So still quite mixed, but an added hold now from Jefferies.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.